It's terrible, ain't it? What happened with Thugger? What's going on out here, world? Is everybody crazy and I'm the only one that's sane? Or am I crazy and everybody else is sane? Because it definitely doesn't look that way. It doesn't appear to be that way, too. What is happening out here? The world seems to be really screwed up right now. Makes no sense. None whatsoever. We're coming up in a weird time, ladies and gentlemen. Can't even get something as simple as getting the super chat to work out right. The posts aren't working. What's up, man? I don't see you ain't around anymore. You come by once in every blue moon. We out here. I see you out there. So Young Thug was having his slime laboratory party, whatever that means. And during this slime laboratory party he was throwing, he decided it would be a better situation for him if him and his friends were to come by and have a good time at this party. But in the car, for some weird reason, the cops decided it would be a good idea for them to search the vehicle. Now, in searching the vehicle that they were driving, the police officers found a lot of guns that they were able to charge to Young Thug and his crew. So, without hesitation, they arrest Young Thug. Without hesitation, arrested him. Hold on one second, don't leave. Okay. All right, we're back now. Sorry about that. I had to go out there and send messages to the staff of YouTube and cuss them out again. Don't forget to go on the link in the description box if you want to send a super chat or some type of donation. It's already a link in there. You can leave messages, everything in there. It's all for you. It's done. And you don't have to be live in order to do it. Anytime you go in the description box, you can click that link. It's there for you. Now, here is how I look at the situation. Rappers are an endangered species in today's game. They are. They're a walking tragedy. And that's sad to me, because rappers aren't supposed to be like that. You know, you got artists like LL Cool J. LL could go anywhere he wants. Nobody trying to harm LL Cool J. Even at the height of his beef. Now, you got to where the industry, it's not just that they're addicts and all that. There's plenty of addicts when we were there. I mean, when we had it. The drug of choice just changed. But there were plenty of addicts then. The only problem that ensued during that time was the fact that everything changed. And when I mean everything changed, I mean from a perspective of how people view each other. That changed. The climate of the music business, that changed. There's not a lot of rappers making a lot of money anymore. So when they're barely making it by, but they're in debt, wearing all these jewelry, and because they don't know any better. So at the end of their careers, they're going to be broke. And a lot of people can't understand why that is. They're going to have to do shows for the rest of their natural born lives. And you know what you guys are going to do? The fans, you're going to cast them out and roll over to the next thing. Because that's what you do. That's what fans have always done. Fans is only fans for as long as they can remember. My little cousin, she's the prime example. You would have told her nothing could ever replace the Jonas Brothers. All them Jonas Brothers, nothing's ever gonna replace them. Next thing you know, it's Daddy Yankee. No more. She outgrown the Jonas Brothers. She outgrown the Twilights. My cousin, them before that. Earlier on, they were Backstreet Boys crazy. Then came NSYNC. And what happened? They were cast out. But with rappers, it's different. All of those groups I named, all of them got jobs and careers. Nobody's buying their records, but they seem to have careers. They seem to have shows. They have things lined up for them. Not a good old rapper. Not for Mr. Rapper. No, not for Mr. Rapper at all. Mr. Rapper can't get that. Hanson, that's like 5 people in Illinois and Naperville. Hanson. I don't like people who don't even remember what you talking about. Hanson was there for 5 minutes. Hanson. Like they made some records. They had like maybe one song that took off. Only somebody from Illinois would probably remember. Hanson! Yeah, boys with girls' hair. That's Hanson. I know, right? Yeah, and that's what Young Thug did. I mean, I'm used to it. I mean, look at them. They have no paid security. They can't afford to have paid security all the time. So the people that's securing them are themselves. They homeboys come in there. So your homeboys show up. They got guns. You know, they trying to keep you safe. And then the police are just looking to take you all to jail. It's a win-win for them. But what made them search the vehicle? Did they have probable cause? All they need is it smells like weed. That's the only excuse they need to pull you over. Well, officer, it smelled like weed. So I pulled over. They broke into Biggie Smalls' house because they said it smelled like weed. That is the number one excuse for any police officer. Well, it smelled like weed. Because that's the trap. That is the trap. To keep you dumb, deaf, and blind. Like right now, they're not sending out the notification for this video. They have no reason not to, but they just won't be doing it. Their choice completely. I was like, it was his birthday too. A lot of stuff happened on people's birthday. I've seen people get beat up. I've seen people get shot. I've seen people go to jail. It's a very common thing, unfortunately, for things to happen on their birthdays. You starting to see all these rappers go to jail now. Right? Didn't you see Thugger when Thugger went to jail? They were like, man, Thugger going to jail. Right. Thugger's going to jail. Young Thug had a so you the only person who would ask, did Young Thug have a mini skirt on? Like really? Like what would that have to do with the situation? Rappers are an endangered species. You can't protect yourself. There's no more money in the game anymore for you. They've sucked the money dry. They've sucked every dollar out of this industry. They made you a complete imbecile, gave you drugs, dumbed you down, and now they're arresting you for it. All the police need to say is, it smells like weed. This man was arrested at his birthday party. A birthday party in his honor. What possibly could he be doing wrong in his birthday party? They know at a birthday party for him, for his album, the Slime Laboratory or whatever, why they doing their tours and everything, they know there's going to be weed smoke. They know it. That's the only probable cause they need to go search the car for guns. And sure enough, they got the car, they got a search warrant, and went there and found a car full of guns, and now they could throw it all on Young Thug. Why? So that you will always be under the thumb of the record companies. They will own you. They will control you. They will say, okay, we're going to get you out this jam, but you owe us. That's why you got to stop. You got to get off these drugs, man, for real. That's it. You know how many times they've used that? It smelled like weed. They've been using that since Biggie. They broke into Biggie's house. If Biggie did not get shot in California, Biggie was going to jail. Biggie was just arrested before he went there just a month prior at his house. They found guns, they found drugs, and the police officer wasn't called there. He was coming by the house because he said people were complaining about the noise, and he happened to smell weed. That's when he entered the house. Entered the house illegally. Because in his mind, he smelled weed. So he decided to break into someone's home because in his mind, he smelled weed. Oh, really? So just like that, it was okay and approved. See, if you don't do drugs, then they can't say it smelled like drugs in the car, can they? It's kind of hard to pull that off. But rappers are such an endangered species, like I said, because rappers are not making the same kind of money no more. It appears that they're making a lot of money. You see them on TV, you see the jewelry, you see the cars. They don't really own none of that stuff. That stuff is leased by the studio for the video shoot. And the cars they do have, they're still paying on those cars. They got to do tours and shows to get their money. And then when the rap game is over, because your rap career is only access of 3 to 4 years. So after 3 to 4 years, they give up on you in the rap game. So to be around past 3 to 4 years, because that's the average rapper's lifespan, is 3 to 4 years before the fans move on to something else. People thought Backstreet was going to be here forever. Then NSYNC came. Then they didn't care nothing about Backstreet Boys no more. Everybody loved the Jonas Brothers. Then they went away. Now they'll walk past them on the street. You're like, hey, I'm a Jonas Brother. They be, yeah, whatever. They don't care. The fans will turn on you in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. They have no loyalty. They're only there for what's hot, what's new. That's it. There's no loyalty in these fans. Soon as somebody else come along, they're not gonna remember you. They're not gonna have any loyalty. They're not gonna come to your shows. The songs could still be great. They don't care. It's not what's hot right now. It's about Johnny Boo Boo. Johnny Boo Boo, hey baby, I'm Johnny Boo Boo. So now you're in a tough position because you're in an epidemic where people just want to take away from you. Take your life over a song. Take take you away from your family over a record or a misunderstanding or their girlfriend likes you. They gotta shoot you. So you're an endangered species. As a rapper, you are an endangered species because you are not allowed to protect yourself. The studio's not gonna pay for you to have security. No, they barely telling you they can afford your tour and pay everybody on your staff. So you gotta have your homeboys protect you with their guns, and then next thing you know, they're going to jail for them. You can't have private security, but you're gonna need it as a rapper. You can't even walk around because nowadays people don't like your song, they gotta shoot you. It goes way past voicing your opinion. They want to shoot you now over record. You ain't even talking about them, but yet they want to shoot you. So it's terrible. So for little money, well, it's decent money, but you're in the lifestyle. You get more fame than you do money. And in the end of it, you're still trying to hold on and use that little fame to try to get some money and gigs here and there to keep yourself afloat. Because now you're living in an upscale, area, and you can't just go back to the hood. So you're just keeping your head above water, trying to survive and make it. So that's really it. That is really the gist of it. Rappers are being hunted down. They're being over policed. And no one cares. You know what we say? Good for them. We say that because we don't like them. That's what we do. When we don't like something, we go right after them. somebody was like, "Why don't you change your name from Young Thug to Young Hug? Then you won't get arrested." White people something else, ain't they? You gotta love white people. Change your name from Young Thug to Young Hug, and that would change it. So if Thugger changed his name to Hugger, that's gonna stop him from going to jail. I love white people. Y'all something else. Listen. What's up, Sandra Lindsay? Y'all can make a donation to the page if you click the link in the description box. Yeah, you could do that. Miss Sandra Lindsay and everybody else. If his name was Rainbow Flowers and Peace, Love, and Harmony, Peace, Love, and Harmony was arrested for guns and drugs and violence. Well, Peace, Love, and Harmony is the exact opposite of what they do. They talk about violence and crime, and so the name ain't gonna matter. You can't run from this. When you're black, there's always a straitjacket and a police ready with some cuffs with your name on it. They don't care how successful you are. They don't care what you do for a living. They will take you down. She said, why he get arrested? Why he didn't get arrested? He had a birthday party and they found guns in his car at his birthday party and decided to arrest him. They were celebrating the Slime Laboratory tour, whatever that they got going on, or album. It was his birthday. They pulled him over. He was arrested. Well, they got guns all in the car. So it is what it is. Slime language. Okay, there it is. Slime language. So there it is. That's why he was taken down. Hey, thanks, MWO Jake. I appreciate that. The IRS get most rappers because they don't know how to pay their taxes. Heck, it's difficult for me to pay my taxes. You think you paid something and you didn't. They be like, hey, you forgot about the state. I mean, I did? I'm like, I got a team of people that's supposed to do that. You got to stay on top of them. It's crazy. It is really crazy out here. The climate is not always good. So, I think we're caught up. Don't forget, when y'all click that link in the description box, y'all can leave me messages and everything in there. It comes out on a spreadsheet. There's a leaderboard, a dashboard. Yesterday, I gave out a free movie. I don't know what I'll give out next time. So make sure y'all click that link in the description box. You can donate whatever you want. I appreciate all the love for the page. So, see y'all later.